see within the line of sight was staring at their phone. So I turned it off, put it in my pocket, turned immediately into the Hudson bookstore. I walked into a wall that said the top 50 Australia authors, the top 50 selling Australia books. And I looked and I thought, I'm going to read a book. I'm going to feed my mind with a paper book. You remember paper, right? It tears, it smells good, it's got ink on it, lots of words. I picked up a handful of one. I settled on one called Useful Belief by a guy named Chris Helder. An American living in Australia, in Melbourne actually. He'd been there for 20 years, married an Australian gal, and he's an author and public speaker. I could grab his book, I looked at it, and I said, this one speaks to me. Paid my $15 at the local Hudson in the airport, proceeded to read it. It's a simple read. It took me like a couple hours to get through it. In there, he talks about the RAS, the reticular activating system. And in there, he calls it the red Toyota theory. I knew it as the beige bug theory. And what it is my brother, when I was a child, I was 8 years old, my brother bought a beige bug. And he drove it into the driveway, and I couldn't stop laughing. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. You actually are going to drive that? How embarrassing to be you. This is my brother that's like 17, right? And here I am chiding him as an 8-year-old. Dumbest car I've ever seen. I've never seen one of those in my life. The ugliest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe you're going to be caught dead in that thing. And then we went out, and I saw 12 of them that day. I'd never seen one before in my life. What was the difference? My RAS had been activated to now look for that very thing. That is no different than relationship marketing, and this is why. If you are involved in a company that you are passionate about, your mind will then shift to fulfill the beauty in which you see in the company that you're a part of.